with the mayor here successfully securing his second term here. He is a familiar face to Kenner. Obviously, we've seen him serve as the police chief before, and now his constituents have elected him for the second time here. Now, during his first term, we saw him work on several projects, including infrastructure projects, the wastewater system, and that is something that he has been repeating all night. And I do want to talk about when he claimed his victory. He got emotional, choked up a little bit here, even though he was anticipating getting reelected. He says that he has humbled. This room is full of dozens of supporters, obviously his friends and family, but also a lot of elected officials here, council persons, Chief Keith Conley we saw here earlier. So obviously just an exciting night for the mayor here. Now, I did ask him earlier if this second term will look different than his first, and he says that he really just wants to continue his work from his first term, but his second term is really going to focus on implementing projects that he introduced to residents here in Kenner during his first term. He says he understands that a lot of voters during this election cycle voiced their opinions about slow progress here in Kenner. So with this re-election, he really wants to prove to voters that he can get that work done. And that first term really focused on gathering dollars for Kenner here. So now he wants to, of course, implement them. Big projects here that voters want to see done is obviously Esplanade Mall. So the mayor is joining us live now to talk about projects like those. But first, congratulations, Mayor.
Thank you.
What is your message to your constituents who gave you this re-election?
Well, always thank you. And I'm happy to see that the majority of the residents that voted see beyond, just stuff, noise you hear on social media. You see real progress. You see tackling real problems and coming up with solutions that benefit the whole community.
When it comes to real problems and progress, Esplanade Mall is a big topic. Other projects that you're working on, so just let the viewers know what's going to be your top priority during the second term.
Well, infrastructure is always the biggest problem. Our wastewater system needs about $140 million worth of upgrades now. That's a tremendous amount of money to raise. It'll be several mayors behind me still identifying what's the next project in our wastewater system that needs to be done. The Esplanade Mall gets a lot of talk, but it's private property. We can't tell the owners to do, it can sit like that as long as the owner wants it to sit like that. We're trying to work with them. We meet with them once a month to try to come up with some kind of plan, but they pretty much, resorted to selling it. So it's a very valuable piece of property to us in the city of Kenner, but if it doesn't sell for the asking price, it's not that attractive for anybody else in the country. So we tried with myself and in city government and one of the councilwomen in Jefferson Parish to come up with a Louisiana Economic Development Fast Site grant to get it where government can get in control of it. We can correct the liens, we can kind of correct all the zoning issues with it and make it more attractive to a developer to come in and redevelop that area.
I know you're hoping that can move forward, so that is something that we will be watching closely along with other projects that you've mentioned this whole election cycle. So thank you for joining us, and again, congratulations so much. Yes.
Thank you.
And that is all that we have here in Kenner. Obviously, an electric night that you can hear behind me, but for now, I'll send it back to you all in the studio.